Hello students, in this lecture we are going to discuss about the procedure of Mohr circle. Mohr circle is a graphical presentation of a stressed element. We use Mohr circle to find the principal stress, principal plane locations, and if any plane of interest at any particular location is there in the stressed element, then what will be the normal stress on that plane and what will be the tangential stress, that is shear stress on that plane. Okay, so all these things can be found out by a graphical approach. Okay. Here you can see I have taken a generalized stress system. Sigma x is tensile in nature, it is positive. Sigma y is also tensile in nature. And the shear stress tau xy, it is with horizontal, it is making clockwise couple. So tau xy is also positive. Just here I have taken some values so that there will be some understanding. Okay, and it will be helpful in plotting. So I have considered sigma x as 60 Newton per mm square, sigma y as 25 Newton per mm square, and tau xy as 30 Newton per mm square. Now based on these values, I will select a scale. I will select a scale stating that 10 Newton per mm square is represented by 10 mm. I will select this scale. Okay. Here I have, okay, if you are using a graph sheet, okay, you are required to draw the x-axis and y-axis. Along x-axis we are going to plot sigma, normal stress, and along y-axis we are going to plot shear stress. We are going to plot shear stress. Okay. Now, first we will plot sigma x comma tau. Okay. So this is positive. So sigma x is 60. So plus 60 I have taken. Okay. Tau xy is plus 30. Okay. The procedure is, okay, first point. When we are plotting with sigma x comma tau xy, if tau is positive, we will plot it in the negative side. Okay. So this point you need to remember. If tau xy is positive, for the first point what we are going to plot, okay, positive tau xy will be plotted in negative. If tau xy is negative, then for the first point we will plot tau xy in positive. Okay. So here we have taken sigma x as 60 and tau xy as minus 30. I have plotted point A, okay, represented by sigma x comma tau xy. Second, sigma y comma tau xy, sigma y is 25 and tau xy is 30. I have plotted point B. Procedure is join AB. Okay, draw a line, light line, joining points A and B. This line will intersect the x-axis, okay, or you can say the either x-axis at point C. Okay, so C will be considered as center. Okay, so with this C as center and radius, with C as center and radius as AC. Okay. C as center and radius as AC, we will draw a circle. We will draw a circle. Okay, that's it. And now we will start marking the points. So the circle cuts x-axis at some point, so I will mark it. After C, I will take this as D. I will take this point as E. Okay. Now, from O to D, OD, it is about 78. Okay, it is 78 mm. Okay, and as per the scale, it is representing 78 Newton per mm square. Okay, so OD is, since this is the maximum, it is representing sigma 1. Is it not? Because only sigma we are plotting along x-axis. So principal stress sigma 1. Similarly, OE represents sigma 2. OE. It is about 8 mm. So it is representing 8 Newton per mm square plus sign. Okay. Next, we will draw a vertical from C. We will draw a vertical line from C. And this point I will represent with F. Okay. This is the maximum shear stress. Okay. So you can measure here. So CF, that is tau max, is equal to CF. Okay, which is about 38 mm. Okay, and is representing 38 Newton per mm square, because we have chosen a scale like that. Okay, this is how Mohr circle is plotted. Okay. Next is measurement of angles, that is location of principal stress. Okay, so principal stress we have measured here. So from here, this sigma x line, okay, we will measure all angles from here. So this angle represents 2 theta 1. Okay, so using your protractor, you will measure this angle. Okay, and 2 theta 1 you will get. All angle is 2 theta 1 measured in the Mohr circle. Similarly, from here we will measure this angle, because sigma 2 is here. This represents 2 theta 2. Okay, so you can see 2 theta 2 is nothing but 2 theta 1 plus 180 degree. Okay, or you can use your protractor measure, so you will get theta 2 value from here. Okay. Similarly, tau max we have got. What is the angle of tau max? So again, angle is measured from here. Okay, this is the angle of tau max. Okay, so this is 2 theta 1 dash, like that. You can see I am measuring all angles in counterclockwise direction. So this is positive angle. You can also measure in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so any one thing you understand. So the thing is, all angles are being measured from sigma x comma tau line. Okay, this is the procedure for drawing of Mohr circle.